Hi guys, welcome to this video in which I will show you Android TV on TCL's U55X9006. That's actually the only QLED Android TV on the market, as TCL is mentioning in their press materials. And here I will give you an overview of the platform, show you connectivity to different devices, and share a few tips on how you can improve performance and so on this TV. The layout of the TV's platform, as you can see, is very similar as to Philips Android TV and also other Android TV platforms on the market. And you can bring this menu by pressing Home button on the remote. And it's very similar in the way that you have this search on top, recommendation line here, featured apps, sources, apps, games, and settings. You cannot change how many rows you want to see on the home menu. So home menu is always like this, full screen. And the only flexibility Android TV platform offers is that you can rearrange this apps line and games app. And you can do it if you come to this apps line, long press home, and as you can see, background will change. And here you can rearrange where you want certain app to be. And also what you can do is you can uninstall apps which you installed. So if an app, for example, came pre-installed, like Google Play Games, I will not be able to uninstall it. But for example, if I select Vimeo, I can uninstall it just like this. And then you will see this dialog and you can uninstall it. When you're done, you simply go to this finished and that's it. And same goes for games section. The first thing that bugged me on this TV is that boot time is almost 1 minute long. But as I will show you right now, I will turn off the TV, wait a few moments to completely shut off, and then I will press power again. And it's up. And how did I do that? Well, for some reason on TCL Android TVs, one option is disabled by default. And if you go to settings and power, you will see instant power on. By default, it's disabled, and I recommend you enable it because power consumption in standby will remain 0 watts. So there is simply no argument against using this option. Alright, within these settings you have different categories, but one that is interesting is if you want to learn which Android TV you're running and also if there are system updates. So in this menu you go down here and you see it's version 6.0.1. Here you can also check for system update if your TV is connected to internet, but you can also do local update or by channel if they're broadcasting the update, which is not the case in Croatia. And he will simply say, okay, no need to update, clear, so we're okay. Another feature which is neat is built-in voice search using second remote control you will get with this TV. So this one is more compact and it offers two additional features. One is built-in microphone and the second one is built-in pointer. Similar but not as sophisticated as on LG's WebOS TVs. So you see, I'm not flexible in moving across the interface, but if I press, for example, here, it works. But if I go back to home menu, I cannot really easily go down. Maybe it will work now, but yeah, you see somewhere it works, somewhere it doesn't work. So if I go to, let's say, HDMI 1, it should work, right? Okay, so let me go back to home. Voice search, what can you do? I will try a few terms just to demonstrate how it works. So for example, what's the current time? Yeah, and you get this information. Or what's the date today? Right. And if I say, for example, Interstellar. So yeah, it will load this interface from Google Play Movies section. If I want to do this, how to calibrate TV, then it will show you YouTube recommended videos on this topic. So it works quite well. There is no like advanced functionality. I cannot say turn off TV, switch to TV, switch to live TV. It doesn't work. Let me just switch to live TV. Oh, not. Switch to live TV. What? Turn to live TV. Yeah. Switch to live TV. Okay, it works. So yeah, then you get another section and also recommended videos from YouTube. It's okay feature. Also changing inputs using voice, it's really not necessary, as you have this input menu really quick. And also you can go straight to streaming channels, Google Play Movies. So I really like this really easy to navigate remote. And voice search is simply one additional feature, but not really as sophisticated as it should be. And I expect with Google Assistant built in that it will become more usable. Now let's switch to live TV. I want to show you just a few tricks. So for example, this channel is broadcasting HBB TV services. So now I will take this remote, as it has this red button, and you will see this HBB TV service. Okay. So during this demo, I realized that something is wrong with HBB TV, as this icon is present even on channels which don't support this service, and also on HDMI 1 input, to which I have PlayStation 4 Pro connected. So what I will do now, and I will then come back, I will unplug the TV from power and plug it again, and let's see what happens. Yeah, so in this specific case, it seems that something went wrong in the system, and this instant power on is simply keeping the data in the TV, and when you turn TV back on again, it's not gone, it's still present, the issue is present. So if you experience this kind of issues, you have to do this like hard reset. So now let's go to TV input and see what will happen. So now it's searching for channel. Okay, this channel doesn't have HBB TV. Now let's go to Nova TV. Now let's see what will happen. Okay, so no mention of HBB TV service. Now I will check if HBB TV is turned on. Oh, it's not. So if we turn it on, let's see. There, it appeared. Now, red button, that's it. So, yeah, you see. It's working really well. Downloading news and other things. Green button will load apps and so on. and red button will turn it off. And then if we go to other channel, now it's working as it should. Okay, there is one great thing. If you go to list and then you go to organize, this is what I like about organization here. You can really quickly and easily rearrange channels, and you do that by simply selecting channel, and there you can hide it, you can delete it altogether, or you can swap it with other channels. You select, I want to swap it like this. There you have it. This TV, this channel, I don't want to see, so you can hide it, so it will keep the number but be grayed out. And for example, this channel I want to delete, and that's it, it's gone. Yeah, so this is great. Info about channels is displayed like this, so resolution, audio, and you can also turn on guide, where you can schedule certain programs on daily, weekly, and so on basis. And it's working really well. So let's see, news, for example, more detail with blue button. And here you get information, add to schedule, schedule list with yellow button. And then here you can select when to repeat, just this once, daily, weekly, and so on. It's really nicely done. So now I go back to home menu. And I see Netflix, right? So you get these two remote controls, and both of them have Netflix buttons. Netflix will turn on the TV from standby and load the app, or you can press the button on any channel and it will turn Netflix on just like that. So this works really well. And another thing I want to show you, now I will use this remote for a little bit. You have this T-Launcher. Now T-Launcher is something like TCL's platform, which combines also videos from different services. And you have this home, videos, and app sections. So you can use their YouTube, and also what is not really great, but in a way it's like on Philips Android TVs. This is like placed in separate container compared to Google Play Store. So for example, if you install Kodi on Google Play Store, you can also install it through this platform, even though it's older version and so on. So this is not really seamlessly connected to Android TV, but maybe you will find some app that is missing on Google Play Store, and sure, install it, try it, use it. It's really up to you what you can do. Okay, there's also built-in media center, so you can watch photos, listen to music, and watch videos. But I recommend more advanced players like Kodi, so you can play through USB or local area network different videos, and this works really well. So playback is better than on Philips Android TVs, more smooth, and you can also watch UHD HDR content through it. Okay, so next I will go to HDMI 1 input, and here I will show you a few settings that are available. So first, picture preset. I covered in separate video, but my recommendation is to stick with movie as it's the most precise. Sound preset, it's really up to you. You see these front-firing speakers, they're very nice considering the dimensions of the TV. However, I recommend connecting to external audio device. You can use HDMI ARC connector or digital optical audio out. So these presets are really up to your preference. Then we have sport mode. I don't recommend it as it will boost image and give you wrong colors. T-Link is fancy name for HDMI CEC control. So if you connect, for example, through HDMI ARC connector AV receiver, when you turn on TV, AV receiver will turn on as well, which is really nice. Environment for home mode, definitely home. There are also shop and shop with demo options available, and settings menu, which offers these picture options, sound options, and system options. Here you have advanced settings with HDMI 2.0 at auto, LED indicator, so there is this LED light that will light when TV is in standby. You can select that it's constantly lit or to be pulsating, which is also very nice, or you can turn it off altogether. And HBB TV, you engage it here, and if you don't want HBB TV service to store cookies on the TV, you can also disable it here. Now coming to HDMI 2.0, I connected PS4 Pro for a reason, because sometimes you will not get this maximum color resolution and 4K HDR with HDMI 2.0 set at auto. And now I will go to settings just to double check that. So if I go to sound and screen, then video output settings. But first, I'm sorry, I will have to change theme because this color palette is not really nice for demo. I will go with blue. Okay, so if we go to sound and screen and video output, now you see it's not supported. And if you go to video output information, here you see color format, this YUV420, and notification that you will not be able to get 4K HDR. So how to correct this? You go to settings, then advanced settings, and here go to on. I recommend keeping this at on unless you have some issues with sound or with picture for best result. Now let's see what has changed. I already see color format is RGB now, and 4K HDR is supported. And if I go back to resolution, right, so again, this is interesting. So now it says color format here RGB, however, I will try to do it like this. Okay, so it's probably something that was from previous state. Anyway, I recommend keeping HDMI 2.0 at on for optimum result. Okay, so now let's see Bluetooth connectivity. This TV has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth built in. So for example, you should be able to connect products such as these portable speakers, Bluetooth headphones, and so on. So I will use this LG's Bluetooth speaker and Apple Earpods. So to access Bluetooth connectivity, you go to Home menu, then scroll all the way down to Settings. And here in Remote and Accessories, you have Add Accessory. Already this remote is connected as this TCL RC602. So if I go to Accessory and I turn on device, for example this speaker, let's see if something will happen. Okay, great. So it's right here, pairing. Now let's see if it will work. Sometimes connectivity is instant, sometimes you have to wait. Of course, now when I'm recording this video, I get couldn't pair message. Okay, no explanation why. Now let's see Apple Airpods. So if I go back, and now I'm in pairing mode, add accessory. You see, detected in few seconds, pairing. Yeah, connecting, paired, perfect. Okay, so now we have AirPods paired to this TV. Now if I go to live TV, and I take one for example, it's working, but it's not really stable sound. Now it's okay, yeah. So now it's okay. Now let me give you one more try. Let me give one more try to connect this speaker. Okay, so I will repeat the process. Home menu, go to settings, add accessory. Now I will hold this button. Add accessory. So before I started recording this video, I was able to connect to the speaker. Sound was fine, it wasn't stuttering or anything. It was smooth playback, but now for some reason nothing happens. Yeah, now this situation is common for Android TVs, and I also saw a similar situation on previous WebOS TVs, that Bluetooth connectivity is not working seamlessly. Now with WebOS 3.5 situation is great, and soon I will test Samsung's Tizen TV with QLED Q7F model. But with Androids it's really hit and miss with Bluetooth connectivity. Too bad, since it should be really simple, and actually my phone is in airplane mode, so it should not interfere with this, but yeah, for some reason it's not working. Okay, another thing I want to show you is gaming. So you can connect USB wireless or wired gamepads and play many games available in Google Play Games Store. I will now open Hill Climb Racing and actually use this wired remote control. So let's see. It's this button, okay. Now, processing and graphics power is good enough for this low demanding game, for casual gaming, playing puzzle games and these games with simple graphics and physics. But for more demanding games, you will see that this TV is not powerful to really give you a decent frame rate. But as you can see, it's looking really nice. And playing games that you usually play on your smartphone, so small screen, when you see them in this on big screen in this resolution, which is not actually that bad, it's fun actually. Last couple of weeks I've been playing this game on another TV, and yeah, even though I have other games more advanced on PC and PS4 Pro, I would use this. It's simple, and it's really easy to use. You just lay down and play the game on big screen. Right, so we've come to the end of this video. I hope you learned something new today. As you saw, Android TV on TCL TVs looks very similar to other brands. As I see, Google is currently not offering a lot of customization in this home menu. So basically, for now, I see this as too much information on one screen, and I hope that with future releases, with Android TV 8, this will be improved. Also for TCL, I would like to see this instant power on to be enabled by default. Also that they solve this HBB TV hiccups, and same goes for Bluetooth connectivity, but I think Bluetooth connectivity is related to Android TV platform itself. So I hope we will see improvement on future releases. And guys, that's all from my side. If you have questions, additional tips I didn't show in this video, please write in comment section or send me a message. I'll be glad to read and answer and help you out with any doubts you might have. Thanks and goodbye.